Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central.
Celebrating 10 years of award-winning car talk. I just had to do that. That's my hard rod racing stuff. It's the In Wheel Time car show today, coming to you live from the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise Inn at the Lupe Tortilla Tex-Mex restaurant in Katy, Texas. We've got more Cruise Inn owners to talk to about their cars. We'll review our new car of the week, the 2021 Infiniti QX55. We'll take, is it a 55, Mars?
Yes. Brand new, hot
New
speaking,
engine,
brand
55.
new vehicle.
Well, okay, because it used to be a 50, but whatever.
Oh, there still is.
We'll take a look at the events calendar, bring you this week's auto news headlines, that and more just ahead on today's In Wheel Time car show for Saturday, May 15th, 2021. Howdy, along with Mike out of This World Mars, King Conrad DeLong, Jeffrey Zekin, and the fabulous and David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us. Got a couple of things I wanted to tell you about before we get to our next guest. We are going to be doing a special broadcast this coming Friday.
What?
From the Houston Summer Auto Show.
No way.
Yep, it's going to be at NRG Center, and we're going to be doing our broadcast Friday, May 21st, from noon until 3. It's going to be a special broadcast for special people.
Hey, it's the first time ever the Houston Auto Show has been done in the summer. We might as well be a part of it.
Absolutely. So there's that. Then the following day, Saturday, May the 22nd, we are going to be broadcasting live from the Mopar Express Lane NHRA Spring Nationals presented by Pennzoil from Houston Raceway Park from 8 a.m. to noon. That's going to be an extended show. And then the following weekend, on May the 29th, Gulf Coast Racing Series, Houston Motorsports Park. We invite you to attend the Roundy Round races out there up of North Lake Houston Parkway, May the 29th, beginning at 6 o'clock. And it's a big pro truck race, a lot of money on the line out there, and it's Memorial Day weekend, so they're going to have the big commemorative Air Force flyover for the opening ceremony. It's going to be a big deal. Invite you to come to that. All right, Mr. Mars, we got all that out of the way.
Yeah, when we were first getting started this morning, a lot of cars were coming in, and there was one gold-looking car. Kind of came in, kind of snuck in through the outer loop, and he's parked over there off the side now.
Snuck in.
1967 Nova.
Yeah, I saw
with
that.
this big blower sticking out of it.
Oh, my.
And Mr. Jerry Straznicky is going to share his
Jerry,
story about
Jerry, say your last name.
Straznicky?
Straznicky.
Yeah, you were close, Mike.
Yes.
Not really. Not really. Straznicky.
Straznicky. Okay.
Okay.
So tell us about the car.
Oh, it's a beautiful car. I've been wanting one for 40 years. And 67, no, beautiful. It's got a small block stroker motor in it. It's a 383. And it's got the blower, 671 blower on it. So
Ooh, a 671, the famous 671.
Yeah, it sticks way up out of the hood there.
Yeah,
it does. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, it's set up right. I mean,
so have you put it on a dyno to see what kind of horsepower it's turning out?
I have not. The gentleman that built it did. It's putting out 706.
706 out of, oh my God.
And
Well, it's kind of fitting. It's got a 671 blower and a 67 Nova.
There you go.
Yeah.
And apparently it's pretty streetable because it didn't
It
look
is.
like it was unmanageable coming in. A lot of times people with these big blowers, they lope themselves in.
Right, right.
And it didn't. I didn't notice that when you came in. So.
No, it was good. It gets a little crazy when you step on it, though.
Well, it's supposed to. That's what that big thing is in the middle of the hood.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
It gets a little crazy when you step on it. You know, all I can think of is the Hollywood Nights and the 57, yellow 57 Chevy that had the big blower with no hood on it. You know what I'm talking
Yes,
about. Yeah, and so that's where my mind goes with the 67 Nova of yours.
Yeah. No,
So how long have you had it?
I actually just bought it.
Oh, wow.
I got it earlier
okay.
this month. I've been wanting one a long time, and it came available. And when I saw it, it's
You
done
had
deal.
to have it.
Done deal.
So what's
Yeah.
the history of the car then?
Gentleman that had it, he built it back in 2006.
Oh, okay.
And so the car's been around a while. It's been around in North Texas. And then he got to where he couldn't work on it anymore. So a friend of his bought it and had it for about 5 years, and then
you bought it
came
from
available.
him.
Yeah.
So.
And so, has the motor been done recently, or was it the original one that he'd built?
As far as I know, it's the original one.
Yeah.
The car hadn't been run a lot at all. I mean,
Has it been run down the drag strip at all?
I haven't done it, but I'm sure somebody's done it. It doesn't have a roll bar in it, so. Yeah, so
Roll bar and
if
a
you-
blower, it's not going down.
Yeah,
not
well,
legit
it may
right.
once, but
Yeah,
when you
once.
go under 10.5, they're going to boot you from the track.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And they know when you lift at the end.
Yes.
You
Strange
know all
how
those
that
tricks too, don't you?
Yeah, you can't lift at the end. You got to kind of lift at the middle so they still see terminal velocity acceleration.
So this is the guy that does 80 down the Katy Freeway in the middle of the night, is passing me by.
Middle of the night.
Well, might as well.
Do
It
it
was dark
anytime.
outside.
Do it anytime.
Yeah.
So what kind of is it? Is it a factory? Well, because that Nova wasn't a chassis car.
Right.
That was a unibody car. Is it still a unibody car?
It's got the Heights front end on it.
Okay.
It's been tubbed. Got the 18.5-inch tires, Mickey Thompson tires on
Okay.
it. So it
So
it,
it sounds
Got,
like
got,
it's done
got
right.
some meat back there.
it does. It does.
Yeah. So
and
it's
the
done right.
transmission is a
Oh, it's got the Turbo 400.
Okay.
It's built for 1,100 horsepower, so it can take it. So it's got the manual valve body in it, so it's solid.
So let me ask you. So when you do your research and trying to find a car like this, and this is for my own edification, when you're doing all this research on it, you say, okay, I want it tubbed, I want a 411 Positrack rear end in it, I want a 671 blower on it, I want a 383 stroker in it. Yeah, do you list all of these things and then go, okay, I want this? And then all of a sudden, all these cars pop up with this on it. How does this work?
It works like I really feel like somebody built this car for me
me.
a long
Yeah,
time
yeah.
ago.
Uh-huh.
A long time ago.
They just been
I didn't
hiding
have
it.
the list with the blower on it. I mean, I had the list. I did want it tubbed. I did want the front end on it.
Yeah.
I want it to look nice, of course, but Mike.
And
Okay,
the
so
blower
I-
was just extra.
yeah.
But I
my
want to
gosh.
know.
cherry on top.
But I want to
That's
know.
it.
A big loud cherry
Yes.
on top.
I
Yes,
want to
yes.
know how you found the car. Give me that.
Oh, this is the beauty of it. You know, you just never know. You get into conversations of what's going to turn out of it. But I work with a gentleman, Doug Johnson, at a dealership I work at, and we got talking about cars. He's into drag racing and things, and he goes,
I know
well,
Doug Johnson.
He goes, what's your favorite car? I said, man, I've always wanted a Nova. 67 Nova. I'd love to have one. So he goes, I'll kind of put it out there and see if there's anything there. So he did, but kind of what I was looking for, man, the guy's saying, it's kind of a needle in a haystack. Well, a few months later, the needle was found.
Oh, wow.
And, man, I went and looked at it, and it's like it's coming home.
And the
with me.
guy had it for sale. How
How lucky is that?
Well,
yeah, it's just so unusual.
Well, the gentleman that found the car that I bought it from, he's in the business for finding this type of car and to sell, buy and sell.
Interesting. Okay.
He's a broker. He's a
Yes.
broker.
He's a
for
broker.
that.
So
Okay,
there
okay.
are people out there that do this thing for people like you and
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Exactly.
Ah.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay,
So
so-
I bought the car directly from Randy Seals, Custom Hot Rods. So
Nice.
Yeah.
What dealership, if I can ask?
Mack Hike Ford.
That's why I know you. We've crossed paths in the past.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Small world, eh?
It is.
The car world is a very small world.
It is. Yeah. So have you had any? Is it carbureted?
It's got two on it. Yeah.
Two Hollies on it?
It does. Yes.
Uh huh. Two 650 Hollies?
750.
750 Hollies. Why
you
are
go.
750 so?
671. You got to have some juice there.
Well, I guess. I wouldn't know because I'm not that experienced at all of that. But so have you had to make any adjustments to the car?
Not yet. I've just gone through it and just checking fluids, put new spark plugs in it, and
Did it
cleaned
need
a lot-
plugs?
It needed a lot of clean. It actually did.
Were they dirty?
Two of them were fuel fouled. The other ones looked really good on it.
Okay,
so.
well, rather than be fuel fouled than lean burned.
Oh,
Yes.
You know,
absolutely.
at that
Yes.
level of motor, I think you're on the safer side to be a little fat than you are to be a little lean.
So
Yeah.
did
That's
you?
why I'm so safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Did,
another story.
did you happen to get the specs on the engine as to what kind of cam it's got in it, what kind of crank it's got. You got all that.
It's got a competition cam.
So from
Yes.
2000, you said the car was actually built in 2006-ish?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So all of that documentation came with the car. Well,
I've
that's
got it.
nice because
Yes.
that gives, if you do go someplace, whoever's going to tune it can kind of take a peek and see, well, I know it needs this, this, and this.
Yes.
And carburetors, a lost art.
That's true.
There's not a lot of people out there that are that good on carburetors. Yeah. There are some, but you need to find them because
can you put? I guess you can put electronic fuel injection on.
Simply, yeah,
simply,
be real easy.
And so, but you would need. Well, it would be helpful to have the cam specs.
Oh, absolutely.
To be able to tune the new dual fuel injection.
Yeah, but there's a coolness of having carburetors as well.
Oh yeah,
it is.
And a simplicity.
Particularly Hollies. Those are pretty simple.
Okay, so what kind of rear tires did you buy for replacement?
I haven't had to buy any yet.
Okay.
Coming soon, I'm sure. But it's got the Mickey Thompson on it, and I'm going to probably go with something a little softer so it'll connect a little
more
better.
juice.
Electronic ignition or something you got to work on?
Yes, sir.
Well, which one?
Yeah,
So you
does it have it, or you can still running points or something?
Oh, no. It's got MSD system.
Okay.
on it.
I was
Yes,
going to
sir.
say because points and stuff.
Yeah.
Most everybody with a performance car is trying to move away from that, but you still find quite a few.
Well, plus, you get a little more juice and a lot
out
of that.
You get a hotter spark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, have you done the gas mileage check on it yet?
Why?
It's kind of cool watching that needle go down. It is. Good things are happening when that's happening.
Goes out on Friday night, tells his date, "What's this?"
Yes, that's right. Yeah, watch this.
All I can think of is that I've had to do a needle check on the gas gauge because I found it stuck in the floor a couple of times. After it went off the dial.
Gas stations per mile.
Yeah, gas stations per mile.
How funny.
So I assume that you run high test gas in it.
I do actually running a mix. I like the non-ethanol gas they have at Buc-ee's, and I'll mix it with some aviation fuel.
Okay.
That's really good.
Wow.
So you're trying to push a 95, 97
Yes,
octane?
yes. It runs really good with that.
What's the compression?
I don't know.
I would
need to
think
look at the
relatively
specs on
low with a
pistons.
blower
I
on,
would
which is
think.
typical.
Yes.
But even at that, because you're pushing so much air in it, you need good spark you need good flame front management
Conrad,
with,
would that
with
be
a high octane.
71
Would that be an
blower.
8-to-1 compression, Conrad? 9-to-1?
Yeah,
in
well,
that area.
it
Probably.
depends on how much boost you're running.
About 7, right at
Yeah,
7.
I'd say 8.
8 to 1.
The higher you go, the harder it is to manage detonation in a motor like that.
And then the fuel difference, too.
Spark knocks 1 or 2 times, then it knocks real loud.
Yeah.
Yeah,
one last time.
One last time.
Yeah, you don't want to burn a
Yeah, but the way
piston out of
he
one.
came in, it seemed so streetable.
Oh,
You
yeah.
said you could
very,
it was
very much
streetable.
did.
It
Yeah.
is.
So he
It
could.
is.
Absolutely.
Is this your first hot rod?
I had a 70 Z28 when I was in high school, and I wish I still had that car. It was awesome.
LT1 350.
350.
Oh, yeah.
We all wish we had our first.
Oh, it was an awesome car. I loved it.
Yeah. But you haven't had a hot rod since high school?
Correct.
And look at what you did. Look
Yes.
Mama, look what I done did.
I think he's jumped the shark.
Hold my beer. Watch this.
It's a little bit of a pirouette.
Yeah. And I assume that you're a married man?
Yes, sir.
And what does the wife say about the car?
Well,
Has she
Has
seen
she,
it?
has she seen it?
she has. And,
Has she ridden in it?
She has.
What does she drive?
She's got a Highlander.
Okay.
So,
Has she driven it?
Oh, she's not going to drive this.
Oh.
one. No.
Is she here today with you?
No, sir.
No.
She just had surgery on her arm, or she would be here.
Hope all turns out well on that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well,
What a fun
What
car.
did she think? I mean, what?
Well,
honey,
she knows I've been looking for one for a long time, and we actually been making a spot in the garage, and it's amazing how
We have been making a spot in the garage. I caught that.
Yeah, it's amazing how as soon as that spot was open, this car came available. It just happened. It
all
did.
The
in
planets
timing.
aligned.
Have you had to explain what that big honking thing is sticking out of the hood is?
Yeah, everybody kind of likes it. Yeah, they do. There's no explanation. Just like that is just cool. It is so cool.
yeah, we don't know what it is, but
Listen
it's
to
really
this.
cool. How do you see around it at the stoplight? That
Yeah,
kind
you
of
just
thing.
gotta look straight
I
ahead
didn't
and
even
hang
think
on.
about
Yeah.
that. You're just looking down the side of it.
Yep.
I didn't think about that. Just one lane.
It's cool. It is.
So
a
you've
cool
only
ride.
had it for just a few weeks.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
And he brought it out here to show it to us.
It's
nice.
the
Thank
first
you.
time out. It really is first time out with it.
Wow.
Nice.
Well,
Maiden voyage.
at the bottom of the hour,
shared
don't
his
leave
first time
because
with
I'm
us.
going to
Yeah.
come out there and see it before you
Yes.
leave.
Yes,
And we'll
sir.
let these guys
It
kind
is
of take
really
over.
nice.
Sure.
Well, I know. Thank you. I mean, just by hearing him talk, I can't wait
And then
to see it.
that generation of Nova is everybody has a passion for that
Yes.
generation of Nova.
Yes.
So
Yes.
how cool is that? Now, do you know what the original engine was in that Nova?
It was a V8.
Oh, it was a V8
Yes.
car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know,
Because
the
it's
V-
an SS. It didn't have the SS on it?
I don't think it is an original SS.
Okay.
I don't think.
the-
I
you know,
need
when I was working at Richardson Chevrolet, this is in that period of time, I can tell you that there weren't that many SSs. You know, Richardson was known for selling
Performance
a
cars.
lot of performance cars and a lot of Corvettes. But there weren't too many SS Novas that came through. We had an equal balance of V8s and 6-cylinders. And most of them were 2-doors at that dealership. And I know that the 4-doors were very popular at the time because they were relatively cheap.
Oh, very much so. Considered a compact car.
Right.
An economy, an economical car
Yeah.
with an L79.
Yeah, we always loved those cars. Yeah, believe this or not, in that day and age, I don't know what they did, where they made those Novas, but they always had a lot of thick paint on them. And boy, you could buff those things all the way down and wouldn't have to worry about running
Putting
through
the
the paint
pinstripe
down
in.
that hood. Yeah.
Which is Don's. That was his characteristic.
Yeah,
All
I sent
cars.
more new cars back to the paint shop because I'd buffed right through the paint on them.
Oh no.
Yeah, but those cars they were painted well, and they were screwed together well. They were kind of like a Norge refrigerator.
Norge.
You remember
I
Norge?
remember Norge.
You don't. You're too young.
The avocado color.
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
or the blue.
and the harvest gold.
Harvest gold. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. With the matching oven.
That's right. Yeah. So those were kind of dear to my heart. And of course, everybody wanted a Camaro because they were new at the time, right? And but the Novas never lost their popularity in the late '60s when I was there.
Well, and a lot of Camaro people know that you lift the body off, well, though you can't. But under its skirt, a Camaro and a Nova shared a lot of componentry.
Yes, they
to them.
did.
That whole front end, that whole unibody.
This will
piece
bring a
to it.
tear to your eye.
Oh,
But my
gosh.
first car was a Nova. It was a 72. It was a
Awesome.
hand-me-down from my mother. Beautiful car.
Yeah.
Love car.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let me wipe this tear away.
I love it.
My mother, the car.
So does it have a sun tack in it?
No,
It does not. Does it have a tack in it?
it does have a tank. Yes.
Yeah. Is it?
Bolted to the steering column.
No, it's in the
with a
dash.
big
Oh, it is in the
hose
dash.
clamp.
You don't need a tack when the gas gauge moves that fast.
It's in the dash.
It is. Well, there's actually got one lower and one up here.
Okay.
wow.
So it's got. In other words, the car came equipped with a tachometer when it was new, and that still works.
Yes.
As well as the other one down below.
Yes. Yes.
Is it electronic or is it cable driven? Because I know there
don't
were
know.
some cable driven tachometers back in that generation of,
Yes, there
of
were.
Chevys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that would have been off the original
Yeah,
distributor.
but with that motor, would you
That's
think it
correct.
would be
That's
cable
true.
driven with that big motor in it? No.
Yeah.
He's changed the ignition.
Even the
on it,
cor-
though,
No,
so-
he changed the distributor.
The
so it
customer
wouldn't
that I had a Corvette that obviously had a tachometer in it, and that tachometer cable was just like the speedometer
Oh,
cable,
exactly, yeah.
and went right through the dashboard, right up to the back of the distributor, and screwed in.
be. Oh yeah. And you had to keep it lubricated.
And if you ever drop the engine for any reason, you make sure
You
that you
disconnected that
disconnect it
first.
because it will bend that cable like that.
Yep.
Would think it'd
And that was the end
allow
of my
rip-
career at Richardson Chevrolet. Because
You bent the
the,
cable.
no, because the mechanic, when he put a new clutch in it, didn't disconnect it, bent the cable. My customer drove out the door. There's that Bronco.
It's beautiful.
Drove out the door, turned right around and came back. Hey, man, my tack was working when I came in. It's not working now. Put it up on the rack, open the hood, and see the cable bent up. Go to the parts department, buy another cable because the shop foreman said, we're not paying for it. What? Are you kidding me? That was the end of that. I said, see ya. That was jacked up, but that was the philosophy back then
It was-
at
it was a
Richardson
different
Chevrolet.
world.
It was a different point in time, yeah. Oh, I was.
Well, we
ticked.
really thank you for coming out.
Oh, my pleasure.
And
This is
sharing your
awesome.
car. What a cool car that is.
Thank you so much.
And, bring it back. We'll be
Yes.
back out here the 19th.
Yes.
And
Will we be at the other location? Or just
you'd
looking?
have to
No,
ask
we're going to be here.
Don,
Okay.
You'd have to ask Don.
Yeah, we're gonna
He's
be
in
here.
charge of all of this.
I'm not in charge of anything.
Park closer next time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, we'll have a reserved spot up here for you.
Okay, that'll
Right
work.
out here in the
That'll
front.
work.
Folks actually start
Put
getting
you right
here
next to the cookie.
about 6:30, 7 o'clock. They
Okay.
start rolling in.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
Exactly. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
And I'll be out there in just a second.
sir.
Matter of fact, you need to get up. So no, just stay right there, and I'll just walk in front of you. Time now for the events calendar.
Well, we kind of went through events.
No,
but,
we didn't.
But well, okay. We'll look at some stuff that's coming out in the future. July 9th is the Good Guys at Summit Racing Nationals, and that's going to be an online event. So if you want to join an online Good Guys event, which would be pretty cool, which means you don't have to drive there, just get some good pictures of your car and go and you can go to Good Guys or Summit Racing and find out how to get to the Good Guys event online. Also, Sunday, July 25th is going to be Houston Cars and Cocktails at Little Woodrow's on
All right.
249.
Cars and cocktails.
Everybody's got a car and something. The 12th Annual Collector Car Appreciation Day is July 9th. Make sure you do some social media to post up on that. And then in August, Texas Wake and Scrape at the Walker County Fairgrounds. So Wake and Scrape is boating and lowrider and lowered scrape.
Wake and scrape.
I love all of this collection of names everybody has for him. I think that's
I
just
thought it was
too
a
cool.
band.
And then don't forget, Saturday, this is again in the future, September 25th, is Woody's third annual Waterfront Car Show.
We're going to be there this year.
Oh, we are gonna
yeah,
be
we're
there
gonna
this
go.
year?
We're going
Okay.
to go. We're going to.
And Michael Wooding, he does a great job. Gets a good collection of people, a nice
And
variety
it's a great
of
event,
cars.
yeah.
And the rally finished third in its class. The time I
Well,
bought
it's
it.
time to bump it up.
I
Need to get
gotta open the trunk to get
open the wallet and get rid of all that crap in the trunk. All right, time now for
That's
this
two
hour's
things
car
you gotta
review.
do.
Mr. Mars has a look at the 2021 Infiniti QX55.
55.
It's a 2022.
55.
Really?
Yeah, brand
Did you
spanking
actually
new.
put that on the rundown as
Well,
a 2022?
It's on my copy of what I wrote down.
I don't see it. I don't see
Yeah,
it.
it doesn't matter. Tell us about it. Yeah, it says 2022.
Yeah, it does. It says
So
2022.
what we're talking about, this is a brand new vehicle, and it's very much based on the QX50, which is their small luxury SUV CUV that came out in 2019. So what they've done is taken this vehicle and kind of redesigned it with a more sporty look. It's got a sloping roofline that a lot of these vehicles are going to in the crossover group to give it more of a coupe look.
Yeah, they kind of slanted the rear glass
Yeah,
on it.
almost make it look.
You know, I like
and
that.
it's
I
really-
like that nude photo of yours that you put up there on the car review. What the hell is that? Do you have a picture of me when I do my car review?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
me too. Yeah,
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, we do.
yeah. Conrad's.
You've got
You
too
don't
much.
watch
You
our
guys-
own YouTube channel.
You got too much damn
It's
time
been
on
for
your
a couple
hands.
of weeks, too.
Yes, it has. So back to the car. So if you really look at it, though, and it's a lot of throwback to the what they used to call the FX35. They had a fastback
Oh,
version
yeah,
on it.
yeah.
So it's really a lot like that. That was all the way back in 2003. So if you think about it that way, it's about the same size. It's just a more sporty version of the QX50. So it's got a lot of things in common with that. Obviously, you're going to get into things like LED headlights, daytime running lights, fog lights. It's got the reverse tilt-down side mirrors when you go into reverse, the power moonroof, not a sunroof, but a power moonroof. And it's got a power rear lift gate rolling on some 20-inch aluminum wheels that have got run flats on it. So it's going to take you a long ways without giving you a whole lot of trouble there. Now, you go into the inside of it. And it's got leather with an open pore wood trim on the maple because we're talking about the Century level, Century model, Lux, Essential, and Century. And the Century is all-wheel drive.
Alrighty.
You need another Bloody Mary.
Yeah, I need a lot more than that. So it's got the heated front seats. The sliding second row will also recline and fold down flat. Comes with a heads-up display, paddle shifters. Got the Infiniti InTouch dual high definition display system. Man,
I know.
And we had the Bose audio, 16-speaker audio system inside it, really crank it up. And one of the things that's different to show you the difference between the QX55 and the QX50, the QX50 has 31.1 cubic feet of storage in it, whereas the 55 only has 26.9. Because of the sloping roof,
that rear glass.
it loses that much cargo space.
Yeah,
but
wow.
it definitely gives it a different profile look. Mm-hmm. And you get up under the hood on it. Now, this is the 2.0-liter turbo variable compression engine that is in the QX50. However, they've kind of tuned it a little bit and changed some of the shift points and the way they've set it up. Again, back to that sporty version of the QX50.
And what wonderful technology that variable compression engine is. I mean,
Absolutely.
really state-of-the-art leading technology in the industry.
And it's they've done a few things to it. It's still 268 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque, and it's backed by the CVT. And the EPA says you should be looking about 22 in the city, 28 on the highway, and combined for 25. Now, the week I was driving it around, I got 24 out of it pretty easy.
Wow, I'm surprised because usually you're throttle down.
Well, there's plenty of juice here, and it does come in this particular model. The Century model does have standard all-wheel drive. You got 3 different drive modes: the Eco, the standard mode, and then the Sport mode. And it does adjust the suspension. You can feel it, and you can feel the way it changes the way the transmission does and actually the throttle. I mean, you know that you've shifted into that Sport mode. And so, again, it's very much like a refined – I hate to go back to it, but it's a QX50 that's very sporty. Now, if you're looking for something maybe to compare it to size-wise and stuff, you're going to be looking over at maybe a BMW X4 that's going to start at around $51,600. The GLC Coupe from Mercedes-Benz starts at about $58,000. And so this vehicle, you can get the Lux, the entry level, for $46,500, but the Century all-wheel drive actually MSRP'd out at $58,975.
Not bad.
Brand new on the market, sporty version of that QX50.
I got a question. You talked about the variable speed.
Variable compression.
Variable compression.
Is this like after the 864 that they came out with General Motors? Or is that
Nissan never had that. This is something that's
just
unique
wondered
to
if that
Nissan.
was
Actually, the compression ratio changes.
I get that, but I wondered if maybe it was a concept that they looked at and said, we can do better.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I don't know.
Anybody could do better than a V8 6.4.
Well, okay.
I mean, I could do better pushing a cart than the V8 6.4. But
Obviously, he's not a fan of the V8 6.4.
Well,
nobody was.
I wasn't either, yeah.
Hey, the In Wheel Time Car Show streams on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch at InWheelTime.com. Podcasts available on your favorite podcast source. The In Wheel Time Car Show continues right after this quick break.
We all know about aftermarket and online parts stores, and each one has something to offer, but they don't offer original factory parts. That's where Bayway comes in. For original factory parts, visit the Bayway stores first. Give them a call or stop by. Bayway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Bayway Chevy, and Bayway Lincoln carry a complete line of parts for the do-it-yourselfer. Keeping your newer classic original means a lot, and you can count on these fully stocked parts departments to help keep it that way. Bayway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Bayway Chevy, and Bayway Lincoln, keeping it original. Tailpipes and Tacos is Houston's premier cruise-in, and you're invited to join in. Whether you're a cruiser or spectator, Tailpipes and Tacos is the place to enjoy made-to-order breakfast tacos, fresh coffee, and mingle with Houston's fun car people. Mark your calendar for Saturday, June 19th for Tailpipes and Tacos at the Lupe Tortilla Mexican Restaurant in Katy, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Tailpipes and Tacos is free, and everyone is invited. You'll see collector cars, hot rods, customs, magnificent originals, and resto mods all at one location. Cars from all over Southeast Texas cruise in and show off in a friends and family event at the Lupe Tortilla Mexican Restaurant on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10 in Katy. Drag racer, car enthusiast, and Lupe founder Stan Holt brings you Houston's hottest cruise-in. Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday, June 19th, 8 to 11 a.m. at Lupe's in Katy. The In Wheel Time Car Show will be there, too. Get your ride ready, and we'll see you at Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday morning, June 19th, 8 to 11 a.m. at Lupe's in Katy, weather permitting.
NHRA Camping World Drag Racing. It's an 11,000 horsepower Nitro Rodeo coming to Houston Raceway Park in Baytown. Catch all the Nitro and Pro stock action at the Mopar Express Lane NHRA Spring Nationals presented by Pennzoil May 21st through 23rd. Matt Hagan, Leah Pruitt, Erica Enders, 3-time world champ Steve Thorns, and 16-time himself John Force. Kids 12 and under are free in general admission. Get tickets at HoustonRaceway.com. Houston's got horsepower.
Don't miss the first ever Houston Summer Auto Show, May 19th through the 23rd at NRG Center. A limited edition collection of your favorite brands and models, including the new Ford Bronco and Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Tickets online only at HoustonAutoShow.com.
That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.